Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the AEW Dark for the 14th of September, 2021. This is the first batch from Universal Studios. Layla Hirsch and Jade Cargill open the show doing a face-to-face interview segment about their match tomorrow night on Dynamite. They'll each have warm-up matches tonight. Smart Mark Sterling has his own comments. New Jersey. I wouldn't tell anybody I'm from New Jersey. And I didn't even want to go. Taz and Tony Schiavone for the old school feel are the hosts here. Arena is small and dark with banners for Rampage, Dynamite, and the old AEW pay-per-view events behind the crowd. There's no pyro. There's lots of spotlights. And then, anyway, Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny defeat Hunter Knott and Rogelio Grolo, 144. Why even have them get dressed for this? Total squash. In terms of Butcher and Blade, Blade gets pinned after suplex into a powerbomb neckbreaker combination. They want the tag team titles. Anna Jay defeats Ashley D'Ambrosio, 125. Again, why get dressed for less than a 2-minute match? This marked Jay's return to single competition after she returned tag team competition with Tay Conte last night on Elevation. Quickly, Jay gets to tap out after locking in the Queen Slayer. Rear naked choke. Post-match, Bunny jumps Jay and Conti runs in to make the save. At least good continuity there. 2.0 with Daniel Garcia against Eric and Andrew Lockhart. 227. Again, we really like these short matches, apparently. Lockharts are making their AEW tag team debut. 2.0 are becoming interesting favorites with the fan base, and they are booed by the studio audience. One of the Lockhart brothers nails a drop kick, but then gets finished with a double team hot shot. Post-match, Garcia joins 2.0 in the beatdown of the Lockharts. No one comes to make the save. Jade Cargill with Smart Mark Sterling defeats Angelica Risk, 110. Cargill catches Risk coming off the top and nails her fall-away slam, following up with nip-up. Nice spot, pump kick into a glam slam. And the undefeated Cargill gets the win 14-0. Post-match, Sterling compared Cargill Hitch Dynamite match to squishing a bug on a windshield or on the sidewalk. Sterling also wonders why Hirsch is even at Universal Studios since there's a height requirement for most of the rides. That was a really good line. Taz is not a fan of the comment. Post-match promo lasted longer than the match itself. Big Swole and Diamante cut a promo. Swole and Diamante make comments with clips of last week's 3 Strikes match played. Swole promises she's going to the top, while Diamante promised the feud would never be over. Fuego del Sol against Mysterious Movado, 312. Schiavone tries to give the match a interesting feel. It doesn't really get over. Anyway, he wanted to talk about Taz and CM Punk instead of the match in the ring. Movado looked okay, gets a near fall with a senton, and then works surfboard. Del Sol comes back with an Enziguri and a Lion Salt. Del Sol hits Tornado DDT off the top of the pin. And then we go to Shawn Spears defeating Clash to 3:30. This is a warm-up for Spears ahead of his match with Darby Allin on Dynamite tomorrow. Obviously, that's a one-sided match. Spears gets into it with a member of the crowd. Cash gets some success early on. Spears evades and tosses him to the floor. Spears dominates on the floor, whipping his opponent into the ring barricade and dropping him for back suplex position on the apron. Spears then gets a near fall with a knee smash and a pin off a Death Valley driver. Then we go to Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela promo. Poor Sonny Kiss. Such a wasted talent. Anyway, pre-tape segment, Kiss and Janela taunt each other ahead of their yet-to-be-announced match. Maybe it's coming in the next few weeks. Anyway, Best Friends, Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Wheeler Yuta with Chris Statlander defeats Jahel Jalal and TH2, 8:56. This one way too long. Decent mat work from Angelico and Yuta to open the match, though. Schiavone shouts out Excalibur during the match. Says that he'll have the last part of his honeymoon in New Jersey. Evans and Taylor gets the tag. Match goes for a technical classic brawl. And then Cassidy gets the tag. he didn't even, really do that much. Anyway, and then they kind of go, starts playing with Evans a little bit, and then the heels attack Cassidy. Hardy Family Office worked over Cassidy in the corner. Joel gets a nice delayed suplex on Cassidy and walking over the babyface corner before dropping back. John then mocks Cassidy. High impact kicks before hitting Cassidy with the actual high impact kick for near fall. Evans then gets the tag and hits a standing sky twister press for near fall. Cassidy counters and hit the go behind, and Angelico is using his pockets and gets a hot tag on Yuta, and then Yuta comes back in with a springboard crossbody on Angelico, catches Evans with an enziguri, and Joel gets caught with an Olympic slam. Yuta hits a German suplex, bridge, and Angelico hits a near fall. Taylor then gets the tag and misses an elbow on Evans. Hardy Family Office triple teamed Taylor, and Jahal makes a nice looking power slam work for him on Taylor for a near fall, and Yuta hits Angelico with a run on the floor. Back in the ring, Cassidy hits the orange punch, and Jahal gets nailed with a pin. It was a fine match, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Then we close with Layla Hirsch defeating Kylan King 7:39. Bunch of mat work early, crowds behind Hirsch. King works over her body parts, gets near fall after suplex, works over front face lock, and then sends Hirsch into the turnbuckle head first. King then goes for another suplex. Hirsch counters with a small package for a near fall. Hirsch then follows and gets away out of a bear hug and exchanges forearms with King. King then hits a pump kick, but Hirsch comes back with a German suplex and a Meteora in the corner. King drops to the floor and Hirsch follows with a tope. Back in the ring, Hirsch hits a salto suplex and a moonsault for near fall. King comes back with a spin kick and a fallaway slam. Hook kick from King, close near fall. King goes for a running power bomb, and then there's a sunset flip followed by a running knee strike for the pin by Layla Hirsch. Post-match, Cargill comes out to confront Hirsch, but is taken down immediately. Referees come at them and break up the fight. Crowd chants, "Let them fight," and the refs break it up anyway. We'll be back with more right after this.